Welcome back to the final of the four-part tutorial on the one and only Brigitte Bardot.
Soon she turns her music off, I can speak.
It's down. Chris, set the mode.
Oh, God. Okay, so, hush you.
The ambiance, okay?
All right, so now this is the second Bardot one, and it's so simple going from this, which is the daytime one, or the one, well, let's call it Bardot 1 to Bardot 2. All right, so you already have it like this. Okay, so you leave the front alone. Gonna grab the back. Place you right there so you can see it. Okay? I'm sorry. I should have thought of this. But I'm doing Bardot today and I'm blonde. Right, so I know. Alright, so and we love these little strings, okay? Because this Bardot is so sexy because it's undone. You're not trying to make it look like it's perfect, okay? So then we're gonna pin it up. Use your fingers to kind of rake everything, okay? Oh my God. Let's try to, okay, every time Brianna comes around, I become very unprofessional. Dropping things out of my mouth and shit. Okay.
There's just a way about me.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
All right. Yeah, totally. Okay, so this is the front version of where I just turn the camera around so you can see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my brush and my comb now. I'm gonna tame the top a little bit. Tame the bitch. Tame her down. But we're gonna still leave it very, very disheveled. Because that was why Bardot was so sexy. Because it wasn't, again, it was so organic how she did everything, or how she looked, especially her hair. And that's what we're trying to replicate. Of course, there's only one Ms. Bardot. Okay, so then the front, you're going to now take all that sectioning that we had, just brush to it, you'll break it, okay? That makes it softer. Keep the framing. Selective. Okay, we're going to keep those two tendrils there. Side. You still want to keep this kind of fuzziness, if you can see it, because that's kind of like the beauty of it. It's kind of like, well, you know, my hair looks really sexy because I have this rad effects. Sorry. Dry. Okay.
Spray some on a hairspray on the brow.
Okay. Because it really needs it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is where you're framing everything a little bit by spraying some spray on the other side until it kicks in the wave a little bit more. And even these little tiny hairs is really what you want, because that was really the beauty of her hair a lot. I keep on saying that because it really was. If you look at her hair on the pictures, you can see that almost like every little bit of hair like framed her face. All right, so I'm gonna back comb this front and back a little bit. Then I'm going to do like I said earlier, I'm going to try to find that part. So pull back up, I'm going to push it up a little bit. There. It's giving me her part again, okay? But we don't want too much there again, so what we're going to do is just grab a little bit. See that hair? You're going to, with your finger, pull back a little bit, okay? Before you spray anything, you just want to leave it alone. Because this is just placing it right now. Okay. So then, turn this way. It's this hair is really a lot about the sides, so you really gotta work that. Okay. Condense it a little bit, so it's not too crazy. Okay, so just leave that for now. Then the magic is you're gonna get a scarf.
Ooh.
Okay, make it really French.
French.
Okay, turn around.
Okay.
Watch what this does. Okay, so do you see how bulbous is back here, and that's what you want. See how it's all about the side?
Woo.
You know, when she gets her
Sexy.
lipstick on, and she makes that cat eye even more dramatic. So you're gonna take a scarf. This is a lace fabric I found at a fabric store. And so I carry all this kind of stuff with me in my kit because you never know when a photographer or an actress will be like, "Hey, you got a scarf?" Oh, gee, yes, I do. Okay, so I use this because it's sheer. You'll see the texture underneath. Look at that! Ooh, girl!
Ooh.
So you tie it up, girl. Thank you. Yes, we will need the help of our hair model. Our model, who's I'm doing hair for. Let's be clear, she's not a hair model. You see, again, it's all about organic with Brigitte Bardot. You don't want to set hair or do anything so perfect because it just doesn't look right. So then now you just pull these things out. You're gonna lay the hair over top of the lace as well. Where's my hairspray? Multi-layering, that's what we call it. Oh, that's what I call it. All right, so you grab this veneer that's kind of like spider webby. Look at that. How gorgeous and effortless is that? I mean, this is straight out of a fashion magazine, y'all, because I do them, y'all. Okay. So we're gonna start the other side. Oh my God. Brianna, stand up. Let's get you standing up because I can't see anymore. Come over here. Okay, stand here. Let's crouch down a little bit. There you go. Oh. So we're gonna pull strands out there. And you gotta look at your model's face. So make sure that, because you don't, replicating a look is great, but you have to consider the face always, because sometimes certain, a particular look on, say, Brigitte Bardot will not look very well, or placement of a hair will look as good as on a person as it did on her, because hello, she's different. All right, so I'm gonna leave it as that, and so what you're gonna do, let's tidy that up a little bit. I would do my fingers always with this thing, with this style, and use combs and brushes as needed. But really, this is about your fingers. So you lift up the hair a little bit, so close your eyes, spray it. That will give it a little bit of a bounce. Okay, see how super gorgeous, like just little fuzzies in the back are? Isn't that great? I mean, head up, normal? No, normal, no, straight. There, do you see how amazing that looks? I mean, it's so effortlessly fabulous. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna spray her down. Ah! Sorry. Clearly, my tutorials are not meant to be professional. Okay, close your eyes. All right. All right.
Ooh, beautiful.
So let's get a good look. Look. See how French she looks? She looks all Frenchy. No, looks. Isn't that great? I mean, it's done up. Oh, there's my kitchen. It's so pretty. It's all raw here, honey. I told you. Okay, so she looks. Hold on, take.
Like, where do you want me?
Right there. Yeah, it looks like it's done. So she can actually go to a really fabulous party like this, or she actually can just walk around the streets. Not as a hooker though. Okay, there we are. So come back with the full reveal. Hi, so we're back, and I'm living Bardot myself. So side angle, side. Where it's a little different on both sides. I chose this way for her because it just fits her much better. But you can see the final reveal. It's effortless. It's beautiful. It's structured, but it's not, you know, effortless and structured at the same time. And well, Tammy's back. Ah!